This is painful. The Twilight series? That's freaking delicious, dude. It's a sickness, really.
That's why you don't have kids.
So it's definitely been a few days. Today is June 6th. I mean, you didn't miss too much. I'll give you a quick rundown of what you missed. What have you missed? Nothing really. I have made some progress in Ben. I'm currently on chapter 14. There's still 2 scenes in chapter 12 that I need to finish. They're like big chunky scenes. I think both of them together are like over 6,000 or like just under 6,000, in the 6,000 range. And they're kind of like heavier scenes. So I have decided, because I don't feel quite ready to do that and I don't want to mess up my momentum, I want to kind of just keep going and basically do all the easy scenes and then go back and do whatever the harder scenes are. So technically I do still need to finish chapter 12. It's not completely done. Chapter 13 is mostly done. I mean, I was pretty happy with those scenes. I've just kind of like added bits that I need to add, but I still want to go back and refine it one more time to feel like it's a full second draft quality. Or really, I mean, really it's this is first draft quality, because there was 0 draft, which is like, ugh, and now this is feeling like a decent first draft quality. But yeah, I'm technically now on chapter 14. I've copied and pasted all the scenes from the 0 draft, which are pretty chunky as well, and I'm pretty happy with, like the first 2 especially in general. The last 2 are really bad. Like dialogue wise, I was reading it and I was like, this is painful. So I have a lot of work to do with those, but in terms of the description and like stuff like that, it's actually pretty okay for this draft. So I won't be needing to add too much there, but definitely need to fix the dialogue and a bit of like the internal, Otherwise, I haven't been doing much. I've just been writing. What have I done? Why has it been so long? I had a call with Hudson the other day. It was lovely. I had a wine and write night the other night with some of the girls. Kayla was there. Autumn was there. I'm gonna forget people. Sarah LeBrat. And oh my gosh, Trinity was there. I think that was everybody. Oh my gosh. But it was lovely. It was so good. I'm gonna have all their stuff linked down below, of course. I love them so much. Every time I have a little get together with the girls, like all the friends I have here on AuthorTube, it just, like, it makes me so grateful. Anyway, there was that. This past Saturday, I went fishing with my parents. That was a lot of fun. None of us caught any fish. My mom doesn't really fish. She kind of just like comes and hangs out. She did a little bit of fishing that time, but she's not into it. She gets bored easily. And I could just like stand there with my fishing rod forever. And my dad obviously is a big fishing fan. But that was a lot of fun. Actually, the place that we went was the prettiest place we've been to so far. So yeah, that was lovely. And then yesterday I basically spent the entire day with a friend of mine. So I didn't get to much writing yesterday. Yesterday is when I just kind of copied and pasted the scenes into chapter 14 and I maybe fixed like one thing, but otherwise didn't do much writing. So today is Monday. I am about to leave. I actually have to print out something that I need to sign to bring with me, but I'm working 3 days this week. Luckily, I think it's the only days I'll be working this month before I actually start my new job. So I thought I was going to be working 2 weeks this month prior to my actual start date, but I don't think that's happening anymore. I think it's just going to be these 3 days, which is great. It helps me financially, but also still allows me to have enough time to get some writing done. So I'm really happy about that. But because I'm working the next 3 days, I need to go in today and do my COVID test. On my way, I'm gonna get Starbucks, I'm gonna get food. And then when I come back, the first thing I need to do is I need to clean the rat cage and like that whole corner. They kick out the bedding and the food so much, like when they're playing and running around and stuff, and it is time to clean the cage. So I'm gonna be doing that today, and then once that's done, then I'll be working on Ben work, but also the main priority today is gonna be video editing, because I've been so bad at editing. I've been so bad at keeping up with editing and vlogging, and I feel really bad. I'm definitely gonna try to do as many live streams as I can this month, one, to help with the Ben writing, but also because I feel bad. I feel bad and I need to make it up to you guys, so yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go get tested, and then I'm gonna come back and start my day. Okay, so I'm back home. I took a little detour on the way back and stopped at a thrift store and bought some things. And I also have some things to show you from another trip that I did a couple days ago. It's a sickness, really. I have no room for anything. Any more VHS tapes, any more books, really. But here I am. So I will do the haul later. Right now, I really just need to clean the rat cage. So I'm gonna do that immediately. And then we'll get into some Ben work and some editing and all that stuff. Okay, so it's a little bit later. I'm finally done cleaning the rat cage. They've already scattered stuff on the floor, but it's fine. It's clean. It's about 3:15 right now. I'm super hungry, so I'm making this. I bought this the other day. It's Cheetos mac and cheese. So I'm gonna make it and taste test it. I've never had it before. I don't eat Cheetos that often, but when I do, I love it. And look at it. It just looks so creamy and delicious. I don't know. But while I'm making that, I'm gonna quickly do my thrift haul of books, movies, and actually a piece of clothing this time. So first thing is I got this. It just reminded me of like paper, you know, like lined paper. So I wanted to get it. I might actually, I don't know, I'm feeling a little crazy. I might do some sort of like cropped situation. Now for the fun stuff. Things are a little bit mixed up in here, so I'm just gonna grab whatever's up top. Happy Gilmore. Definitely one of my favorite 90s Adam Sandler movies. And then I got The Grifters, which is a John Cusack movie. So the first book I got is called Summer in the Land of Skin. I want to say Jody Gehrman. I could be wrong. The big thing that really lured me in was the fact that the main character is 25 years old, and the main character in my book is 25 years old, so I wanted to give this a read. Next thing I got is a copy of Twilight. In case you missed it, I think in my last vlog I mentioned how me and a couple of other ladies here on AuthorTube are reading/rereading the Twilight series. It's a first time read for me, and so I've been listening to the audiobook. I think I'm almost at chapter 12, so I'm already a part way through the book, but I did want to have a hard copy of the book because I'd love to annotate and stuff, you know? We'll see. Next I got Revolutionary Road by Richard Yates. This next one is also a movie that I have not seen, but it's called Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood by Rebecca Wells. I love the cover. In Ben, there is a mother-daughter relationship that's significant, and this is also a mother-daughter relationship that's very significant, so I wanted to give this a read. And then I got The Rise of Elvis Presley, The Last Train to Memphis by Peter Guralnick. I'm a huge Elvis fan. I saw this face just like poking out, and I was like, yeah, I think this is the last book, but I got Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. And then we got Independence Day, classic. And the rest are all DVDs, so I'm gonna try to quickly go through all of these. So the first one is Can't Hardly Wait. This is one of my all-time favorites. It's my all-time favorite 90s rom-com. I got Godzilla 2000. I haven't watched this movie in a very, very long time, but I remember loving it at the time. This is the one where Godzilla looks, he looks a little different than the Godzillas of today, and it stars Matthew Broderick. I used to have a big crush on Matthew Broderick, so had to get it. Still sealed. This next one is also still sealed, and it's Jack Frost. And then in my favorite genre, I got The Blair Witch Project and The Blair Witch Project 2. And then I got Identity, starring John Cusack. And then the last one is King Kong. I love King Kong. So yeah, that's it. That's everything. I have room for the books. I've made room for the books. The DVDs, I don't know. Right now I'm gonna finish making lunch, and then I'll do a little taste test. Oh my god, the way this smells like Cheetos though. So it called for like 2% milk. I don't drink milk normally, so I don't have milk at home. I put almond milk. I don't know if that's a bad idea. I don't know if that's gonna alter the flavor, but here we go. I really wish that you could smell it. It's like butter and Cheetos. Like that's what it smells like, because it also called for butter. That's good. Oh my god, that's so good. That's freaking delicious, dude. Ew, I hate how good that is. And I definitely added more butter than it called for. So there's like a nice buttery taste to it. Oh my god, it's so good. It definitely does have a bit of a Cheetos flavor. Like you can tell it's not your regular KD mac and cheese flavor, you know? That's so good. I feel like this isn't enough. Anyway, I'm gonna finish eating this. I'm also gonna be watching a horror movie at the same time, and then I'll basically start editing, doing some video editing until the movie ends-ish, maybe a little bit longer, and then I'll get to some Ben work. I really do need to make a lot of progress in the video editing. I'm so behind, so that's definitely gonna be taking priority today. I wanna get it mostly done so that I can finish it up tomorrow and post tomorrow, hopefully. Passengers on a night train are attacked by a vicious creature out of folklore and must band together in order to survive until morning. It's a werewolf movie. It's called Howl. There's this one. I kind of want to watch it because it's got Chad Michael Murray. 10 people arrive at a secluded mountain resort to find it completely deserted. With no gas for the return trip, they are forced to stay and investigate the mystery surrounding the abandoned lodge. Oh my god, all these look so bad. A group of friends sneak into an abandoned prison, of course, with the intention of making a ghost hunting video until they start to go missing one by one. 30 miles from nowhere, when 5 college pals, I love when college pals get together, return to rural Wisconsin for their estranged friend's funeral, what begins as an uneasy reunion becomes a terrifying night for survival. I want to watch all of these. 3 U.S. backpackers are told the local urban legend of Lemon Tree Passage. Seeking out the ghost, they uncover a forest that threatens to wreak havoc. Isolated Isolated and 10,000 miles from home, they find... It cuts off. What do they find? Do I just watch the Chad Michael Murray one? Tamara Miller has planned a weekend lake getaway with her two best friends when she gets kidnapped by a backwoods cult. Eerie and unexplained occurrences arise. Will she make it out alive or... ... 15 years ago, two teenage girls were murdered at Merrymaker campgrounds. The case was filed as an animal attack. The camp was condemned and the killer never found. Animal Among Us? Stop, there's so many! Okay, I'm gonna go with Camp Coldbrook, starring Chad Michael Murray, and the paranormal TV show that is gonna be canceled. Okay, here we go. He is a good-looking man. So Chad Michael Murray is a dad in this? And I'm feeling old. Creepy.
She looks real. She likes your show.
Nah. That's why you don't have kids. They tell you they're creepy dreams? Nah. Hello. So it is later in the day. It's about 9:45 p.m. I am going to try to be in bed for like 11:30. I need to wake up at 7 to go to work tomorrow. What have I done? I have watched a few movies. I have worked on my edit. Nowhere near done the edit. So I'm going to continue to work on that and then just go to bed. So today is a no Ben work day. I did no Ben work today, but I did bake some cookies. This is the final result. It seems like there's too much or not enough of something. I didn't quite have enough butter, so I mixed like a vegan butter that I have and another butter that I had, and I don't think I had enough of it, so we'll see. This is the cross section. It's not bad. It's very cakey, but I like it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna eat a couple cookies. I might eat the bugles that I bought the other day. Maybe I'll do that too. Ugh, terrible dinner. Chips and cookies. So if you've never had bugles, they're basically just like corn chips, like puffed corn chips. The originals are so delicious, and this one is a nacho cheese flavor. I've just been eating so much artificial cheese today. Gross, dude. This is what it looks like. Ew, what's the damage here? What am I doing? For 2 cups, there's 13 grams of fat, 11 grams of saturated fat, 1 gram of fiber, 3 grams of protein, and then a whole bunch of sodium, and a little bit of potassium, calcium, and iron. That's kind of a well-rounded meal, right? Hello, so today is June 7th, it's Tuesday, it's about 7:45 p.m. and I just got home from work and I need to go to bed around midnight again so that I can wake up at 7 to go to work again tomorrow morning. So I only have about 4 hours to get a bunch of editing done, to try and get some Ben writing done. I should, but we'll see. Editing is definitely priority. I'm about to make some dinner right now, and then I wanted to go see my parents, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I might do that maybe tomorrow or Thursday. I also really want to work on my secret project. There's a lot that I want to work on, and I'm like reminded of all the things that I want to work on when I go back to like my actual paying job, my work. Like there are so many things that I want to do and need to get done, and it's like when I'm not working, like when I'm unemployed and have all the time in the world, I still don't make time to do all those things, and then when I work, I'm like, oh my god, now I have even less, like I don't know. So today is June 13th. I don't remember the last time I vlogged, but I want to say it's been at least a week. It's also been at least a week since I have worked on Ben in any real way. I did work 3 days last week, so that definitely contributed to why I didn't get any vlogging or writing done. So I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then on the Friday I had an appointment, and then the evening I had a friend of mine was playing a show, so I went to go see a show. And then on the Saturday, and I wish I had vlogged, but on the Saturday I went to a like spooky flea market thing. It was small, but it was super cute, and they had a bunch of just little vendors. There were so many things that I wanted to get. I wanted to get so many VHS tapes, and there were a bunch of like toys, like there was a Chucky toy, Jason figures, and like Pinhead figures and stuff. Like there were so many things that I wanted to get, but I did get one thing, this little bag. I love Kiss, and I love all of these guys very much. So yeah, that was Saturday, and then the Sunday I just kind of did a bit of cleaning up. My apartment is a little bit messy. Well, it's not as messy now. I've done a partial clean. I did my groceries, and then I just hung out with a friend for most of the afternoon. So I didn't do anything yesterday, and then today is the end of this vlog, but it's also the beginning of a new vlog. 2 weeks from today, I start work. So these next 2 weeks, I am gonna try to do a lot of things. It's writing related, but also just like general life related. So I'll talk more about that in the next vlog. And yeah, so in terms of where I am with Ben, currently I'm at 74,804 words, and I'm only on chapter 14 of 24 plus an epilogue. I don't know, this draft is definitely gonna be quite chunky. So yeah, let me know how you're doing, let me know how your writing is going, let me know how your June is going. You know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. If you got to the end of this video, comment down below, stay gold, because you are gold. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.